Hello out there. Fox! Long time no see. How are you this evening? Let's start before we end up watching that again. Alright. Jumping. Oh, I should probably get off the main title screen, eh? There we go. Great, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Playing some Assassin's Creed 2 on the PlayStation 3. Going a little old school here. But no, I'm doing pretty good. The last week or so has been absolutely beautiful for weather. Today it started snowing pretty heavily though, and that makes me... well, it makes me cold. So what's new with you?
A weekly bleeding is part of a balanced, healthy lifestyle.
Did he just say a weekly bleeding is part of a healthy lifestyle? I'm gonna get away from that guy. That's just uncomfortable.
He must have you Kakasatu.
Is this the one with Ezio? Yes, it is. This is the very first one that he was in.
Have you been drinking?
I have not been drinking. I just like to climb. God, some people are just so judgy. Oh, I didn't know you were a fan of Assassin's Creed. Have you been playing Valhalla? Am I in the right spot? I don't want that. Memory start. Yeah, okay. So I guess it's above me?
Noble prices for noble wares. Armor fit for an emperor, and the price to match.
I guess we'll see here. Come on, let's see how you can do it.
You are not allowed up here! Why are you here? Get down!
Okay, I'm down. Didn't really like any of the ones after this. Yeah, I stopped at Brotherhood myself.
Ah, well, guess not.
Oh, give me assassinate. No, you're too far. Goodbye. That's what you get for sassing me. You only had 4 florins on you. Still no panda cam? No. Nope, no panda cam. Maybe someday. Are you still streaming? I try to keep an eye out for people that I haven't seen in a while.
What's the trouble?
You and Rosa managed to escape from Seta, but the others were not so lucky. Emilio's captured them, and now they await execution.
Do you know where they're being held?
I know they're still in the district, but beyond that, no. You'll have to look for them.
I'll have your brothers back here in no time.
Free the captive thieves from Emilio. Why don't we just kill Emilio? And it's dark. Oh, you? Okay. I guess I'm just missing them then. You know what? Let's go over here. What have you been streaming these days?
What are you doing here?
I'm enjoying the sights of Venice.
Merda! Get him!
Alright, well that was easy. I'm I'm going to the oh, no, I'm not. Okay. I'm starting to think I was going to the furthest one. Maybe I still am. Oh, okay. Oh, right. That doesn't mean... It means it's on a different level. Okay. You figure I would understand the different mechanics and how the map icons work, but nope. Random indie games usually chill stuff. Oh, nice! I love indie games. Started my master's, so I have basically no free time these days. Oh, nice! Well, congratulations on that. How's that going?
No, that until word returns to us from the Holy Father,
I didn't even know you were considering going back to school.
are to be excluded from all
I am aware, game. Don't worry.
However, merchants and
The markets belong to the people.
Emilio says he seeks unity, but all he really wants is control.
Your crimes cannot continue. The people won't allow it. This way.
I have to escort them back to Hugo. Don't push each other. What, they're not capable of getting there on their own? Oh, this guy.
When the tyrants rule the land, he strikes from deepest shadow. He is fate's
Get out of my face!
hand.
Oh, these bards. Just walk this way. Very casual, like. 4 allies, 1 needed alive. So, in other words, try not to get more than 3 kills. Gotcha. I hate it. Oh no! I need to move to the yes fuzz. Oh! I was unaware that you were striving to move over to this side of the planet. That's pretty cool. I guess I've never looked into it. I have no idea how that works. Like, are you looking to get here on a student visa then? Oh, and I don't think you said yet. What are you studying, if you don't mind my asking? Nice and casual. Just going for a stroll in Venice. No need to murder my face. These thieves are definitely in a rush. Keep making them stop and start. Do I really have to go? In here? Nope. Please tell me they can climb up on their own. I guess not.
Listen well. I also have overstock from my brother's store at a very attractive price.
There we go. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Forgot that was a thing. There's my big, giant, glowy circle thing. Come on.
Follow my lead.
Why did it say follow my lead? That's weird. Okay, whatever. Psychology. Retraining as a sexologist. That's awesome! Thieves Guild hype. This is like retiring from the Dark Brotherhood to the Thieves Guild in Skyrim. Like, it's so weird. Just point me at my next target and let me murder somebody. But how are you doing tonight, Skip? So where are you gonna go in the States?
Get down, Strongo.
Like, do you have like a state in mind, Fox, or school? I guess would be the more appropriate thing to ask about. You mean awesome? I'm good. That's good. South Carolina, nice. Hey, Wendigo, how you doing? What's Canada Dry beverage? Canada Dry is ginger. Canada Dry, not Drive. Dry is ginger ale. Do you guys have Schweppes in the States? South Carolina is nice. I'll take your word for it. I don't know much about South Carolina. Michigan, we have Canada Dry and Vernors. I'm not too familiar with Vernors. Love South Carolina? Oh, you did visit the States. Oh, God, it would have been about a year ago then, right? A little over a year ago? Something like that? So yeah, I forgot, yeah, because, sorry, I can't remember all the different places that you visited. I guess that would have been one of them. Vernors could kill Rona. If it could kill Rona, I'm sure people would have found that out by now. And Vernors would be, like, the #1 drink in all of existence ever. No, it's ginger ale. 18 months ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that was a while ago. I should probably stop looking at this little wooden shack thing. So you're looking to move there then? I guess it did leave quite the impression on you.
Oh!
What was that?
Listen to them squeal. Pathetic. It's no wonder their master hides.
Dear Lord.
Where is Emilio? I like to be rid of his trash.
Alright. Let's see if we can double... Oh. There's no need to double assassinate. They all ran away. We'll just get the one.
I want him caught now.
Oh! Hello, friends. Come on, beat them senseless! I just realized, Skip, you're here really early tonight. Glad to see you. How was your weekend? Oh God, foreground cages are... Ow! Sword to the face. Oh, okay, alright. Beaten down. I like it.
Stay close.
Can't they do this themselves? Obviously not. These posters are so stupid. I love it. They're put in the dumbest places. Let me catch up real quick. Ginger ale is not beer. No, it is not beer. It's it's a soda, as you Americans would put it. Kind of like how root beer isn't real beer, ginger ale is not real beer as well. It's just in the name. When you get the flu here, you drink Vernors. I'm dead serious. Oh no, I believe you. We have the same thing here with Canada Dry. If you're having stomach issues or if you have the flu or something and you can't keep anything down, you get yourself some Canada Dry, you let it go flat, and then you drink the beverage after it goes flat. It's a long and random story. Well, I mean, if you're okay with it, I wouldn't mind hearing it, but I'm kind of curious. I mean, it's good, though, that you want to move to the States. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm not going to die from it then, Wu. No, you are not going to die from it. You consumed it without checking? Oh, I keep forgetting. You guys can buy beer in your convenience stores, can't you? Okay, real question here. This isn't me being... Like this is a genuine question here I'm about to ask. Is there a store in the States that you can pick up goods that doesn't sell beer? Stream elements chiming in. I mean, if you're allergic to ginger, you might. First, that's not the command, Skip. Get rid of your question mark, and then I can give you your cookies. Well, I have a bad liver from medicine, and if I drink beer, it could kill me. So that's why I try to stay away from alcoholic beverages. Yeah. No, ginger ale's safe. Although you're drinking Canada Dry? They have that down in Texas? I had Chipotle and played a lot of Valhalla. Great weekend. That sounds like an amazing weekend. Well, I mean, if you're into Valhalla, I haven't played it. So I don't know if I'd enjoy it. But that does sound like an amazing weekend, Skip. Yeah. You just drink it like a normal beverage then? Yeah, the carbonation apparently doesn't help or something. I don't know. I don't know the background behind it. I just know the story. There it is. Alright, I'll give you your cookies in a sec, Skip. But anywhere in Texas you can buy beer. Well, yeah. That doesn't surprise me. There are stores where there's no alcohol, probably. See, that's the thing, though, probably. I want to know if it's fact or not. They do have that here. Cool. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. I've heard that there's different... Although, from what I understand, I've heard that there's, like, novelty stores in California that sell, like, exotic sodas. So, I guess technically Canadian ones are considered imports, so, yeah. Carbonation is supposed to help upset stomachs, that's why Alka-Seltzer is fizzy. Okay. I don't know. From what I understand, the taste is supposed to be mild and the sugar is supposed to help you consume it in the first place. I don't know. I drink ginger ale to enjoy it. Like, I actually enjoy ginger ale on its own. If I'm sick, I'll just drink water. So, let me add your points before I forget. Sorry, your cookies. For 15,000. Oh my god. Skip, that is beyond ridiculous. Nom 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 nom. Alright. Let's leave these thieves out of here, I guess. If I can. I'm totally not going to be able to. Oh, that is way too high. Even I'm not that crazy. There we go. Oh, there's a guard there. Stop pushing each other. God, these guys. You figure thieves would know how to blend in a little better than these guys do. Ezio, that's not how you blend in. What are you doing?
Not at will by the populace.
Let's just go in here. Do you still Twitter, Panda? Very rarely. I've been using it more recently because I've trying to commission somebody for emotes. But the app is back on my phone. I do check in on it once in a blue moon. I've been checking in on it more so as of late, with the intention of continuing that trend. We'll see if it stays that way or not. That's right. You're a very avid Twitter user, right? Up. There we go. Yeah. I was gone for about 7 or 8 months. I'm not a fan of social media. It's not for me. It exhausts me. So Twitter is best. Oh, well. To each their own, Skip. I have Twitter diarrhea. Ew. Why did you word it like that? Oh, God. Oh, God! Look, he nearly made Ezio fall to his death. Alright, you know what? We're going this way this time. Up we go. There we go. Alright, now I just need to wait for the guys to come up. Come on, slowpokes. Oh, this guy beat you to it.
All right, this way.
Alright, one more to go. Oh, God. I talk constant crap on there, I can't help it. Oh, God. Yeah, that's right, you were really, using the platform considerably, weren't you, before? Nothing wrong with that, by the way. I can't say that I do the same thing, that's all. Alright. Let's do this the lame way, then. Oh, that actually worked. That did not. Let's try again. There we go. Oh, and by the way, Skip, I think I might have found somebody, so within the next couple of weeks, we should start to see some new emotes. Your Thanksgiving kind of messed everything up, and my poor timing. So, that's why there's a bit of a delay. But yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, well, I guess we may as well just... That's the great thing about games. I didn't look down at all to make sure there was actually hay there. I probably should have done that, but oh well. I guess we'll go over the bridge. So Fox, do you kind of stream whenever you get a chance, or do you have any... God, it's... Do you have any kind of like a schedule or anything? Because I don't know how long you've been trying to stream, but I've been trying to keep an eye out for people I haven't talked to in a while. Oh, screw it. Just go. Get up. There we go. I mean, we're on the boat. We might as well take what's in it.
That's what she said.
What did I say? Hey, Matino, how's it going? Did you just redeem that because you wanted to? Oh my god, there are so many people here. Let's see if we can do this. Jump! Very sporadic. Okay, alright. Well, I will continue to keep my eyes peeled, and someday, hopefully, I'll actually catch it. Oof. There we go. Alright.
Where's your master now?
Perhaps we'll mount your heads on pikes.
Better to hang their corpses from the palazzo windows.
Don't be shy. I only aim to heal.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay.
Hold on. That one is very familiar. Laju! There! There!
Dang it!
Excuse me.
That was a fail. Ow. Oh, I'm getting double teamed.
Mamma mia! Get out of here!
Go away.
They say that you can capture from Padua like one.
Oh, right in the eyeballs.
Yes?
Come on. Ouch. Well, luckily there's a doctor right here. Heal me, doctor.
A bit of rest and you should be well recovered, friend.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Oh, people are going bananas out there. Yeah, you did a lot of the damage. I'm taking your money. 3 florins. Okay, I said that after you redeemed it.
Seguimi.
But I hope you're doing well. How was your weekend, Petito? Oh, that's a lot of people. Well, this is where I got attacked. This should be clear, right? I like how this is restricted, but normal people are just walking in there casually.
One ducat per 100 shall be offered as recompense for the truly industrious. Watchman, priest, or
Oh god, it's you again.
twisted words and blind ambition.
No, don't stay put.
Lions, truth and justice, he's
Quick,
a
let's do it.
lion.
I didn't realize I had the ability to command them. I will stab you, bird. Go away.
Blessing us with his good cheer. Let us now show our respect. Come, amici.
God. Some people. There we go. So, Skip, did it snow where you are too? I got all the snow today. It sucks. Okay, I guess I didn't get all the snow, because otherwise you wouldn't have gotten any. Back to things at work, but I'm looking forward to the weekend. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, does your weekend follow somewhere in the weekdays, or because like we're just wrapping up our weekend here, right? It's snowing all day, but none of it's stuck. Oh, lucky. I can't say the same thing. My hope is that by some miracle it'll melt overnight. 2 of them died?
What is your
Oops.
Is your woman performed to your satisfaction?
Please go away. Please go away. Pretty please. There we go. I have no idea how I lost 2 of my fellow thieves here. There we go. Oh. Yes, please. Alright, well, that was exciting. The long weekend for Thanksgiving. Oh, that's right. Sorry. Okay.
I'm impressed. I didn't expect you to succeed so quickly.
I aim to please.
I'll let Antonio know about our progress. Come find me later. I've got another job for you.
What sort of job?
Meet me near the docks, and I'll explain.
Molto bene.
You could just tell me now. Or, you know, don't. Fine. I guess these are the dogs here. Yeah, alright. Roll! Oh, nice. We actually rolled.
I may be expensive, but my goods are worth the extra $1.
Oh my god, these birds. Skip, make them go away.
Climbing a bit of scaffolding is all well and good. But let's see how you do out in the open.
On top of that tower then? Torno fra un attimo.
By leaps and bounds, ascend the tower as fast as possible using a climb leap. I'm not sure if this is in Canada, but in the US there's Mexican restaurants where they have a live mariachi band that goes around the tables and sings. The bards remind me of that. I mean, we're a very multicultural country. I'm sure that those places exist. I have not ever been in a restaurant where that has occurred. I would love to, though. That sounds amazing. I can do nothing of the sort. Sure you can, Skip. You can do everything. Climb the tower. Oh. I should probably stop dilly-dallying then. And climb the tower. Great start. Oh, this isn't gonna go well, is it? Nope. Alright. Nothing here. Oh, wrong button! Okay, not that way. Oh, Rosa's gonna be totally not impressed. You know what? You go ahead and you shoot. I don't care. There we go. What's funny is that I think I already did this. Oh, not here. There we go. Wasn't this where we got our, oh no! I can't believe that just happened. Oh my god. Oh, Ezio, you silly little assassin, you. Alright, let's try that again. I'm certain there's Mexican restaurants in Canada, so we can be there. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Let's try not to fail so hard this time. Oh. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Get to the bottom of the tower. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one we just did. Like, on our own.
So?
Looks like you've learned all I have to teach you. I'll let Antonio know of your progress. Finish your other tasks. We're almost there.
Money! Alright. So it looks like we got one more thing to do. I think that's the dock. Oh, quest, I guess. Alright, screw it. Let's just go for a swim. No, I said go for a swim. That's you. Actually, this isn't that bad. We don't have to worry about any, Oh! We found a feather. Oh, joy. That wasn't intentional that time. There we go.
Has he been drinking?
Healing service.
It always amuses me when they say that. So what'd you end up doing in Valhalla? Just side stuff? How far out is this guy? Run! Oh, okay. No, we don't have to worry about you.
How do you learn to do that?
Oh, goody, it's another feather. Oh, right, there's still a codex page I need to grab. I wish I had remembered that before I got here. Where is it? Right here. Two pages. Okay, hopefully we don't leave the city once we finish this quest.
You have to show us some of your tricks, Tio.
Alright, what you got?
Rescuing my brothers was more than just an act of charity, Ezio. The men you freed will play a vital role in the weeks to come. Just ask for their help, and they'll join you.
And once I have my little band of thieves,
Send them towards a group of guards, and they'll create a distraction.
opening the way for me.
Exactly.
Saves me from having to bloody my sword. I like it.
Exactly. Now I'll tell you what to do with them. Antonio's plan calls for a bit of deception. We're to imitate his archers, which means we'll need the armor that they wear. A shipment of the stuff has just been loaded into chests and now awaits delivery to Seta. Loot the chests and retrieve the outfits. When that's finished, I'll need you to fetch me a boat as well and bring it back here. We'll use it to move our men into the palazzo undetected.
Consider it done.
Ooh, disguises. Clothes make the man. I feel like I vaguely remember this. I also remember it not being terribly easy either. Rob the chest carrying the armor of Emilio's guards. And steal a boat to bring it to Ugo. Alright, let's do it. We'll see if my memory is as good as I think it is.
Isn't that dangerous?
Oh, there is a path over here. Oh. Cool. Didn't think it would be that easy, but I'll take it. Oh, screw it. Sometimes you gotta get a little wet.
That's what she said!
No! That was a perfectly innocent comment!
Whatever is on his mind, it must be the one.
Damn it. Ah, Bettina beat you to it. Oh, God.
Against the Serene Republic, and will be executed publicly in the Piazza.
How do I get there without murdering anybody? Do I really care? I don't care.
You have business here.
I hate it when you break.
There.
You think we'll stand for this treatment?
Oh, snap.
I want the one of you.
I want no part of this evil!
Yeah, you have to be careful, Skip. Bettino's really on the ball when it comes to twisting my words into something. Oh, what's the best way of putting it? Turning an innocent comment into not something not so innocent. On the ball. Yes, exactly.
Does there something ail you, friend?
I'm only visiting. I don't know what's going on.
Don't like any red items.
There we go. That is a lot of red over there.
I've never seen a stranger man. Truly.
Oh. I almost climbed up the window. I like how the guards don't question the fact that I'm climbing a ladder. Excuse me, a ladder right in front of them. Get over. There we go. So is anybody going anywhere for Thanksgiving? Or having any big plans? My plan is to try to avoid every single store that exists because of Black Friday sales. I imagine it won't be too bad this year, to be honest. Well, I tried. And there goes your head. There goes your face. Oh! Oh, gushy sounds! Oh, okay. Oh, you're trying to run away, that's why. Oh, they all ran away! Cool.
There. I should leave. Now, fast.
Steal the boat.
Too many have died at this base assassino's hand.
More will surely follow if you, good people, do not aid your valiant guardsmen. Get down now.
Raju, get him!
Hi. Get on the boat! Get on the boat? Okay, alright, fine.
We must find this execrable agent of Satan.
Wow, that really made me fly back. Okay.
Councillor Da Ponte has a standing offer to all guards. 20
I think I glitched it there. Alright, where's the last one? There you are.
Get down, or I'll throw you down. Receive your message.
No, I'm not. You're seeing things. Alright. You're gonna let me get on you now? Ezio. There we go. I guess we're going in by boat? Is that why we needed to steal it? Get off the boat and leave it for the thieves. There we go.
Molto bene, Ezio. This is exactly what we needed. I'll let Antonio know you finished the job.
Money? Close make demand. I think we got money. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's get these codex pages. Just in case this next quest is our last one before we leave town again. Oh, actually. No, down. Where's the poster?
Impressive move.
Well, thank you. There it is. Gotta get that notoriety down.
What's got into him?
Sorry, give me 1 sec, guys. There we go. Sorry, throat's drying out here for some reason. Alright, let me catch up real quick. I'm gonna eat food till I get pregnant. The spirit of Thanksgiving right there. Staying home because I won't be able to spend time with most of my family because of COVID. Yeah. Are they... Sorry. Are the officials in the U.S. saying, like, everyone should stay home and minimize contact with your family? Because, I tried that here in Canada, and people kind of didn't listen, and it's been on an upward trajectory ever since. I mean, it was kind of on an upward trajectory already since school started, but it keeps not being good. And that's when the last major spike hit. COVID party. Oh, God, no. I need a PS5 so I can play Miles Morales, damn it. Well, go grab a PS5. Although, you know I'll have to lurk if you do play it before I do, which you probably will. Yeah, there's no way I'm risking ruining that for myself. Even though Miles Morales and Demon's Souls are both pretty short, I guess. I don't know. I can't comment. I guess Demon's Souls is technically shorter than Dark Souls. It's the first game of its kind. So, I guess that makes sense. I enjoyed it when I played through it, though. And Miles Morales, yeah, they stated that Miles Morales to the original Spider-Man is what Lost Legacy is to Uncharted 4, in terms of like story length and whatnot. Which I'm fine with. Like, I don't need a game to be 40 hours every single game that I buy. If it's a bit of a shorter game and I still thoroughly enjoy it, I'm still will consider it money well spent. And I would prefer that actually over them extending the length of a story, like fluffing it up just to make, like padding it to make it longer, because then it just gets boring. They are, but no one is going to do it. Yeah. And is it still like 140k a day? Active cases? That was the last number I heard, but that's not recent. That was like early last week. Trump is pretty much checked out and doesn't care. Oh, well, yeah. Depending on your point of view, he never really did care. But yeah, he's in the battle for the election right now. Everything I've heard, he's still trying to fight that it was voter fraud, that he lost and all that. So I saw a chart showing the spike after Canadian Thanksgiving. Yeah, okay, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. Trump administration has said that their goal is to set so many fires that Biden can't put them all out. Wow. That's kind of pathetic. I'm sorry. You're not supposed to make things worse to try to make your life, the life of the next president, more miserable. Like, what? I am so glad I'm not in your country. He didn't care, but now he super doesn't care. Yeah, that's true. Oh my god. I mean, we're by no means perfect here. I am not even going to try to suggest that everything is sunshine and rainbows here, but yeah, I don't think you can pay me enough to go in the States. Not anytime soon, anyways. Fox, if you're still here, I'm sorry. I know that you intend on going back and going there, but you're braver than I, so there you go. Is it underneath? Oh, there it is. A yoink. God, I can't believe they're still sealing off sections of the city. Alright, you know what? Fine, I'll just go swimming. Luck favors the bold, as they say. I have no idea if that's what they say, but I'm going to stick with that. Did I just make a circle? No, I don't think I did.
By order of the Doge himself.
But we have miles in Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's not a selling point, Skip. You're basically telling me, hey, look, you can get more confused by basic weather systems. Alright, where am I going here? Although I could adjust to feet and inches. Those lengths I can deal with. Miles, then not so much. Yeah, follow me up here, Bard. You know what? I would be thoroughly impressed if he did. Alright. Oh, that assassinate button.
As he passes by, those who make our lives a burden shall by him be tried.
I don't remember how to... Wait, that's why. It didn't pick it. Pick the money. There we go.
Watchman, priest, or politician.
Money! That's more like it! Dove! I heard it! Yes, money! Now that's more like it! Money!
Money, money! Alright, there's one of them.
Eccolo!
No! Why did you punch?
Freshly.
You were supposed to throw more money! Give me some of my money back. There we go. Okay. Where's the other page? So, is that it? I think so. That's all it looks like. Okay. Where am I? I've lost my... There I am. Okay. Alright. So it should just be a straight shot. South. There we go. Alright.
Metal work here.
No.
I've quite a few things to access now. I think you from all mercantile enterprise. However, merchants acting privately
Wrong side.
may do so with no fear of reprisal.
So Skip, is Siren gonna save you any food for Friendsgiving?
Get down! Or there!
Ah, we're good. Bye, card. I think she totally should, by the way. Thanks for the lurk, Slothy. Where are we at here? I'm not seeing my stop. Wait. Well, I mean, we're here. We might as well get the vantage point. Oh, are we gonna get Mario Monday tomorrow? Or are you gonna be Valhallaing it up again? Now that I think I'm done discussing things with various Twitter personalities, I can actually jump in and say hello sooner than I did last time. Excuse me, miss.
I'm going to be sick. must leave.
Alright, let's just... Ow!
Hate you, pathetic stranieri. All
Yeah, I hate you too.
hide this night.
Alright, cool.
You offer us hope.
And codex page. Beautiful. Okay. I like that they're not ordeals. They're just there. There's another one. Can I leave the walls? Am I able to get that? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I have to go this way. Oh, please tell me. No! I've been denied! That's so lame. Why show it to me on the map then? I'm cooking something totally different for Thanksgiving. Brisket! Oh, nice! Have you ever cooked it before? Or made it? What's the right verb for that? Let's say made. So mentally I was tomorrow, but I'll probably pay Mario tomorrow. Okay. Don't want to skip it 2 weeks in a row.
Poor tangled mass of flesh. To think one human would do this to another. Spare a thought for others you might injure.
Ooh, poster.
You should not, Laju! What? Where did he go? I see him! There!
Now you know. Now you're dead. Okay, well, I guess having this selected is kind of pointless since I can't go over there. Basic gaming logic dictates that if I'm not allowed to access an area, don't show me stuff exists over there. Oh, alright. Let's go this way. There we go. Ooh. Money! I'm gonna have to go to the villa soon. Actually, no, I don't think so. The max is pretty high, if I remember correctly. It's like 80,000 florins now or something. Alright. Jump! Let's go this way. Oh, thank God.
You're not allowed up here. Please. I'm to kill any I find up here. Down. Ora. You shouldn't be here.
Get him!
Jump! Oh.
Not on my watch.
Don't you dare fall with them, thank you. Yeah, I don't want to skip. Plus, I mean, I want to play Mario Valhalla. It's just so good. I guess I need to play it for myself. I don't see why everyone is so infatuated with it. I don't want to finish Valhalla, but, like, I do. I want to get and play that Hyrule Warriors game. Oh, right, yeah, you mentioned that once before. Is it just like a Link fighting game? Like, what is that? This will be my first, but I'm confident I can do it right. I have faith in you, Betito. You'll have to let us know how it goes when you're done. I've heard that brisket, when done right, is actually really delicious. It's one of those foods I've never tried myself.
What a skilled athlete!
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna go over. Up we go, there we go. Okay. Wait. Oh, that's a glyph! Oh, cool! Accidental secrets!
3 thefts, hidden by the murders. People only see what they're trained to see. What the organization wants them to see.
Hat trick. Unlock the file. People with hats? They made it look like an accident. Alright, this one I can do. Houdini's grave. He almost beat them. Gandhi's funeral procession. January 30th, 1948. Dallas Archive. Access denied!
The wolves are out hunting. Where has Jack gone?
This is genuinely creepy. I like it. I don't understand. Align code wheel. Oh, I'm way too dumb for this. What exactly am I trying to do here? Six equals 1. Okay, so 8 is actually 3. 6 is actually 1. And 7 is actually 2. Okay. Let me catch up and then I'll read this. I was gonna catch Sun/Moon's level 70 legendary the other day on Sword, but I couldn't choose to keep him because I had to choose the shiny Pokemon I caught instead. So I'm guessing that was... Sorry, I haven't seen... I've seen you play it, but I guess it was just the campaign. I haven't seen you do much of the bonus stuff. I'm guessing it's like raids in the same fashion that Pokemon Go has raids, and you could only pick one or the other. You raid and you catch like 4 Pokemon and you can only choose one. Yeah, okay, alright. I don't know, I might have gone for the legendary over the shiny. I mean, the shinies are cool, but unless you just want bragging rights, like... It's so weird, because Pokemon is one of those series that talks about how it's, you know, about trying your best, and it's what the inside that counts, and don't use Pokemon for tools, as tools and such. But they make such a big deal out of different looking Pokemon. Like the red Gyarados versus the normal blue ones. Like, I don't know. There's times when the hypocrisy is just like, what? I mean, if there was some sort of combat bonus associated with them, and maybe there is, and I just missed it, then maybe I could understand what the big deal is about it, but You can't get the legendary later. Okay, alright, fair enough. If that's the case, then yeah, I probably would have gone for the shiny then too. I can even find them shiny. Oh, just regularly, okay. Or, oh, the legendary you're talking about, okay. Fair enough. Hyrule Warriors is a large castle beat-em-up. Oh, a large scale beat-em-up. I don't know where I got castle from. I'm confident I'll find the gameplay fun enough, but I'm more interested in the story and what it adds to Breath of the Wild. I would love for them... If Nintendo started releasing games that started connecting the dots more, I might be more excited for the series. But, no. Oh well. Plus, the shiny was one of my favorite Pokemon from Sword Shield. Oh, okay. So it was kind of a no-brainer to pick it then. Fair enough. I mean, the fact that you can get the legendary, like you don't lose it for good, is obviously a plus. So, is it another one of those games where things are kind of like time-sensitive? Like, they're almost treating it like a live service, like they're updating the raids on a weekly or a monthly basis? Not one of my absolute favorite from the new Pokemon. Oh, okay. No? Because you can only do 4 raids a day, you said, right? Oh, you didn't say a day. You just said you're ready to catch 4, and you can only choose one. Well, not the raid lair from the DLCs, but the single raids out in the wild there. If you intend on streaming it again someday down the road, I will try to make sure that I pay attention so that you can explain it to me. Because some of what you're describing reminds me of my experiences in Pokemon Go. But it's obviously not the same thing. And it's messing me up. So, single raids they update with new events and stuff. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I figured. Alright, let's read this here. Operation New Frontier. HQ... Oh god, this font is horrible. HQ has given the go-ahead to extract the resource. Negotiations are over. F is planning to give the vote to everyone. Risen just doesn't work with someone like that. I'll send you the driver. We've trained him with PE2, is that what that says? In our labs. He shouldn't be any trouble. The motorcade route is marked below. Once the target has been downed, either by Oswald or Zed, use PE1 to stage a distraction. Make some kind of phantom appear around this slope I've marked with an X. Freak people out. The driver will grab PE3 in the confusion. Dealey Plaza, Dallas, Texas. What was the year? This sounds like the Kennedy execution. Or assassination. I don't know. I don't know enough about history at all, so I have no idea where that happened. Can you guys tell me what this is in regards to? Because I'm completely ignorant. Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas. No years. Yay, we got the passcode. What do we get? We got the backside of the head of the male. Side of the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's more than what I got the last time I played this game. And then we still got 2 that I have to bother unlocking. So that'd be 9 once I get to those. So we're almost halfway there. I don't think we're going to be able to finish all of them before the end of the game, but that's okay. It is the Kennedy assassination, okay. That's what it seemed like it was describing. Obviously to fit the narrative that Assassin's Creed is trying to provide, but I wasn't 100% sure. Alright. You're down, right? Ugh. There we go. Everything must go! Work with Antonio and his thieves to defeat Emilio. Fine.
Please, enter.
I actually have to control this, okay.
Your good work has restored us to our former strength, Ezio. We are ready to strike.
Just tell me what needs to be done, and I'll see that it is.
You'll approach from above under the cover of night. Emilio has posted archers around the palazzo. Kill them, but do so quietly. As they fall, my men shall replace them.
What about the guards?
When you finish with the archers, we'll regroup in front of this building here, and discuss next steps.
Nessun problema. I'll take care of the archers and return to you.
Then it's settled. In bocca al lupo.
Crepi lupo.
Hey, it worked that time. Kill the archers. 5 of them. Okay, let's figure out how to get over there. Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. How far am I going? I'm not even close. Awesome. Oh. You almost rolled right off the roof there, Ezio. I got a bad feeling about this.
Peasants are not allowed up here. You belong down below with the
Just call me a peasant.
Say your prayers, criminal.
Bye. Yeah, you just keep looking away. There we go. I am close, right? I didn't just kill them for no reason, did I? Yep, no reason. Absolutely murdered for no reason at all. Whoops. Oh. That could have been very painful.
You are not allowed up here. Down, eccolo. There.
Bye. Was your weekend productive, Panda? Yeah, I would say it is, or was. Got some things done around the house. Oh.
You belong down below.
Dealt with Twitter. As usual, though, it was so short. Part of me is looking forward to January, mainly for the fact that I'm taking that week off. I'm not up here.
You should not be up here. Leave.
Not up here.
You. There. There.
Is that enough to hide? Yes, it is. reducing distance to target. Come on. I wish there was a diversionary tactic that we could use here. Twitter, your favorite. Actually, this experience wasn't too bad. Better than most of my Twitter experiences, for sure.
There! He's pushing!
What do you mean, target lost? Did the game freak out there? Like, I'm supposed to assassinate the guards. Oh, where did it put me? Oh, you suck so bad, game. I don't understand what its problem was. How do I replace the archers if it's considered a desync going up to them? Oh, I'm so not impressed right now. Wait, did it work? Skip, did it actually kick in? I totally didn't hear it if it did. Yeah. You were talking, yeah, okay. Were you able to hear Dokes? Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, actually, okay, we have to wait a couple minutes.
Hey, you make it look easy.
I'll redeem another one for you. Are you mocking me, Skip? How dare you? Alright. I seriously, honestly have no idea how I'm supposed to, like, was there a timer that I missed? Oh, God. I guess I don't need to murder these guys.
Get down, order!
Okay. This is me getting down. Thank God I caught that.
Aha! Them is too fast. Aha! Laju, on him! Councillor Dapote has a standing offer to all guards. 22.
And with all hands up the coast of Thessalonica, the Republic extends sympathies to the families of the group. News from
I need to get back up there.
He must have you cut us out.
the Ottoman ranks, La Doge and Council of 10 meet this day to be done.
Get up. Alright. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna approach this side. And we're gonna do it that way.
You have to show us some of your tricks, Senor. missing him! There! Get him!
There we go. I mean, he fell in the water. He theoretically should have been okay. Oh, maybe because I triggered the one on the right before. Maybe that was why it freaked out. Alright, we need to get up. There we go. Bye, friend. I'm gonna try to do this like a real assassin. I don't think it's gonna work. Nope.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, I didn't time it right. Oh well. Still makes me laugh. Thanks, bruh. No problem. Always here to help. Alright, there you go. Okay, look away from me. Meet with Antonio. Why is he so far away? Oh, you're not who I was looking for.
What skill?
Okay, I guess he's not that far away, but still. Oh, somebody's yelling at me. Are you on top or are you down below? I can't tell, to be honest. Well, you're not up here. Works for me.
Hurry. Well done, Ezio. Everything is going according to plan. As we speak, my men are replacing the archers you've removed. The way to the palazzo is clear now.
But not the building itself. Emilio's guards still patrol its border.
Use my men. They can distract the guards. Save you from having to fight.
And when it comes time to storm the place, remember what I've taught you.
Seek out, though, Ezio. We await word of your success.
Alright. This way. I kind of forgot we're not like an actual thief. Like, we're actually here to assassinate somebody. Alright, so I'm supposed to be able to just walk right in, right? Maybe not. I guess this doesn't count. Okay, fine. I'll go this way, I guess.
Nothing here could possibly interest.
Listen, amigo. I am the law.
Death comes for you now.
Ow! I took an axe to the face. Oh, goody!
Try to get from the blind side.
Oh, Lord! I didn't realize my health was so low.
This won't take long.
Yeah, probably not. I'm not doing too hot
Get
here.
him from behind.
Come on! Oh god, there's two big boys.
God, the devil's longing to greet you.
Oh, nice! We knocked him in the water. Alright. That could have gone better, I guess, but nah. Assassination is theft of someone's life. I can't argue with that logic, you know?
I don't like the look of that one.
Sure, that food. Don't think I won't enjoy this.
Good. Slapping me in the face with your sword, how dare you? Not what I wanted to do, but... Do I have to look for a way in? Is that the problem? Yes, I'm aware, game. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. No. And you know what they say about life? It's strange. Oh, God, I love that. There we go. Okay. Where am I going here?
There! Damn it! Skip! I see him!
No, you don't.
Your little house of cards is crumbling, Emilio.
A minor setback. It will be dealt with. This povero Scemo Antonio and his thieves.
Never mind then. It's the assassin you should be worried about.
Why? Is he in Venezia?
He's been here for weeks. How could you be so blind?
Unlike you, I've been busy. Someone had to provide the weapons to our brothers in Firenze.
Yes. And we all saw what good that did. Enough with the bards. What is it you want, Carlo?
Maestro has called a meeting. 3 days from now at Santo Stefano.
Very well. I'll be there.
Assuming you still live. If you want my advice, I'd find a less conspicuous place to wait. Seta is a target.
Seta is a fortress.
If you say so. Goodbye, Emilio.
Cats, what if he's right? You, call for my boat. It should be close. When it arrives, load those crates and prepare to sail. I'll be right back. If Carlo speaks true, I must...
These angles suck!
Just until the meeting. Then we'll deal with the assassin. He must be working with Antonio. That means the attacks... No. I've worked too hard for this.
He's still up. Up.
That man.
Don't they understand?
How do I know him?
There is so much less crime. The people have better lives. Die! Some die. It is the price of blood. I must. It's always...
Well, that didn't work out according to plan. Oh, nice.
Guardia! Guardia!
There he is! Get him!
Would you stop ducking? There we go. Oh, hello. Nice of him to run towards me.
Do not be afraid.
I feel no fear, assassin. Only regret. I sought unity, stability, order.
At too great a cost.
Progress demands sacrifice.
Non trova alcuna gioia in questo, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
Wait, what just happened?
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Come, let's open the gate for Antonio.
Nice to see she's running around okay now. Oh man, is this dark.
Seta's fallen and Emilio is no more. All thanks to you, Ezio. Go! Tear down Emilio's banners. Return what he has stolen from the people.
We did it!
Tell me, Ezio. How can I repay you for your service?
Money's always nice.
Easy enough. What else?
Emilio is meeting with a man named Carlo. He looked to be a government official. Do you know him?
Carlo Grimaldi. He sits on the Council of 10. Why do you ask? What are you up to?
I have a meeting to attend.
$5,000. Is that memory block 7? Yes! The Merchant of Venice. Alright, so according to the trophies, it goes up to 11, skips 12 and 13. I believe they were DLC. And goes to 14. Thank you, Skip. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. So we still got 5 more to go through. But we're over halfway through. Oh, and plus any Desmond sections, too. I don't think we'll see a Desmond section until after we are done with Ezio. That'll probably be like an end game thing. Alright. That's it? What do we got here? So I'm guessing that's still blocked off. And this stood out. Alright, well, let's see if we can access it. I'm not holding my breath, but... Go in the water! Thank you! Why am I outpacing your boat? Santo Stefano. Okay. Oh god, there's a glyph on here. That is a mighty high tower. No, let's worry about the tomb first. If we can. I don't... No. No. Let's bring up the regular map, please. That literally didn't help at all. Alright, let's see if we can climb it, I guess.
Certain exemptions apply. Consult the full decree to see if you are eligible.
For some reason, I thought that was somebody. Okay, here we go. I'm aware, game. Thank you. Okay, well, looks like I'm in the right spot. Oh, there we go. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I expected that to be much more difficult. Okay, I think we only have one more seal to grab after this. Unless I'm mistaken. Solve the riddles of that to find the assassin seal hidden within. Activate the puzzle. So this is going to be timed, isn't it? Please don't die. Okay, thank you. Okay. Here we are. Solve the 4 trials. All right. Before it retracts. Oh, God. Ezio, you don't have time for this. Oh, my God. This way. I hope they're generous with the time. Come on, you can do it. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. I can't believe I didn't fail that. Is that an organ? Oh my God. That is so cool. That wasn't luck, that was skill. How dare you, Skip? With a very, very generous timer as well. Alright, well, based on the fact that this is a V, I'm guessing the end result will be the Assassin's Creed symbol. Alright, I guess we'll do this one then. Oh God, I am totally gonna forget all that. Yep, already there. Up this way. No. Up here? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fare quite so lucky this time. Up. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. I'm trying, game. Watch it pull away as soon as I get there. Yeah. Okay, well, it didn't pull away as soon as I got there, thank God, but... close enough, I think. Oh, Lord. Okay. I think it was this one I hit. The skill of a lucky person. Yep, I was really close. Okay, alright. Let's see if I can remember how I did that. Oh my god, Ezio, sometimes you stress me out. Oh, like that. Just like that, yep. Alright, now let's go this way. Nope, that really doesn't have any benefit either. Get up. Alright, well, this one's gone. I especially don't like that I don't know how much time I have. Oh yeah, I totally was gonna make that anyway. Wonderful sound effect. What time are we at? 11 o'clock, okay. There it goes. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, nice. Just goes right into it. I really should just go around if I fail again. That always has me worried. Okay. Up we go. Alright, I think we're faring better. Get over there. No! Alright, I need to go higher, obviously. The game seems less green today. It's only certain sections. Like, if you go to the villa, that tends to be more green. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my god. Alright. I'm done playing around with that stupid flag post. Pole. Whatever. Alright, go Ezio. I hope this is the hardest of the four. I'd hate to think that this is like the second easiest. You can't see it, but I'm just shaking my head right now. Come on. Worst part is, this isn't even that difficult. It's just awkward jumping controls. Yes, yes, I am aware. Let's go. Alright, get up there. Okay, into the middle of it. There you go. That's how you do it, Ezio. Is that even needed? Okay. No! You are not losing this. Are you serious right now? I'm starting to despise this game, Skip. I can't believe that. Like, the camera locks into place. I was actually holding the opposite direction of that. It'd be like that sometimes. Ah, shit. Oh my god. After this is done, I'm gonna play something that allows me to shoot some faces. Oh god, what are you doing now, Ezio? Just... Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, I had plenty of time at least last time, so... Oh god. Oh jeez. Every time Ezio moves now, I get worried. Oh, I do need to go this way. Okay. I don't have plenty of time this time. Get up there. Oh, thank God. It's finally done. 2 down. Play Mario 64, then talk to me about cameras. Okay. It's not actually the camera specifically, it's the controls. But yeah, Mario 64's camera is atrocious. Or since you hate Mario, Sonic Adventure. Oh god, yeah. And thank you for the GG. Did I miss how to get up here? Is it this? Okay, it must be this. Oh my god. That was such a weird angle. I will definitely give you both of those games definitely have worse cameras than this game does. Definitely. I don't remember where the rest of it went. Oh, okay, alright. That was not correct. Oh, well, okay. Wait, what just happened? Did it reset? Alright. I guess if I stand on it again, that resets the timer? Ezio, oh my god. Okay, I guess I don't have to wait it out. I can just stand on the tablet. That's good to know. I keep trying to move the camera there. Ezio. Thank you. Okay, up. There you go. Oh, that's a timer! Okay, I wasn't sure what that was supposed to be honest. Okay, alright. I'm hurrying as fast as I can. Oh my god. Alright, well, back we go. I do like Sonic Adventure, though. I prefer the 2D Sonic games myself. It was an interesting concept. I definitely prefer the first one to the second one. I think we might end it after I'm done this tomb, assuming there's even time left anyway. I'm not gonna lie, this is incredibly frustrating. Get over there. I love Sonic 4 Episode 1. That's funny, I actually preferred Episode 2. I liked 1, but 2 really felt unique to me. Not, like, it felt more like a throwback, I should say. That's probably a better way of putting it. Okay, do I have to be under it? Ezio, for the love of God, get on the stupid stick. Thank you. I realized that if I did it from further away... Oh, Petito. I just didn't make time for 2. I'm sure I would have enjoyed it. Never got into 2 somehow. Oh, okay. Episode 2. Oh, I would recommend it. If you liked 1, I would suggest giving 2 a try. I like them both, don't get me wrong, but I preferred Episode 2 to Episode 1. I'm really sad it didn't do that well, though. That was a really stupid way to lose my health. From what I understand, they had an Episode 3 planned. They canceled it because, the other episodes didn't do well. Alright, let's make this a walk in the park. Alright, that doesn't seem like it should be too bad. Where did it start? Over here, right? Yeah. Can't blame the game on that one. That was totally my fault. Actually, let's just start the timer over. Yeah, I'm aware. Alright, get up there. Alright, look at it. Dead center of the screen. There we go. What, can you not go? I'm not understanding what's going on, am I? For me is getting Chaos Emeralds in all Sonic games just feels like a chore. It depends on the game, right? Some are definitely more fun and others are just like kind of tedious. I honestly preferred the classic games and how they handled it. I played 2, but I just didn't keep at it. Oh, okay. Real gamers always blame the game. No matter what. Oh, thank God. Ezio. I don't know how to handle this. There we go. Okay. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, this way, I guess. Okay. Am I here? Okay. I think I had to go to the either side of the cross. Alright, let's try that again. Because I love it so much. I hope this is the final one. If there's another seal after this, I can guarantee it's gonna suck even more than this one. Or I'm gonna suck even more at it than this one. Ezio. Why do you insist on making my life more difficult? Okay. We're gonna reset. Because that sucked. Where are we at here? No, we're that. My brother had a Sonic collection on PC, and there was a bonus game that was just a mini game from one of the Sonics where you have to touch all the balls. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. But you can only touch them once or you lose. There was like hundreds of levels of it. So, did you ever own a Sega? Again. Fuck Sega. Oh, blasphemous words. Alright, well, give me a minute to fail at this. Go. Go. Oh, I'm destroying all my armor. Holy crap. Ezio, what are you doing? Okay. We're here. Watch there be a fifth trial. Oh, 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 I see. No! You dare! Not dealing with any more of your nonsense, Ezio. Well, maybe I am. Alright. Oh my god! You stupid! Oh my god! I am so over this! Oh. Anyways, oh my god, no. No, I don't. I am not going to touch Brotherhood for a very long time when I finish this game, let me tell you. Anyways, Sega had... Okay, you know about Sonic and Knuckles, right? Sega wanted to make Sonic 3 to be this big epic thing, but they ran out of time, so they split the game into two. Ezio. Oh my god. It's been a while since I've been this frustrated, I'm not gonna lie. This should not be this difficult. It's not even that difficult. That's the worst part. I know exactly what I gotta do. Stop getting the corner! Why do you keep doing that? Yes, I don't need to look at this every time. Okay. Can I reach that? Oh, we're definitely doing that from now on. Sure, okay. So Sonic and Knuckles was the second half of that game, basically. And it had this, part on top of the cartridge that was basically like, if you know what Game Genie is, it was like a lock-on thing. And you could put other cartridges on top. And the idea was that you could put Sonic 3 in that lock-on section of the cartridge, and you could play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and that was the full, complete experience of what the game was supposed to be. Or you could put Sonic 2 in, and you could play as Knuckles in Sonic 2. Some people don't know. I don't want to assume. So what you're talking about is actually the bonus game from the Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles games. And if you put the first Sonic game in that lock-in mechanism, it would actually be a whole bunch of those bonus stages, and it literally, I don't think, ends. There's like a million different stages. That's not an exaggeration. There's literally like over... I put in a random code once and accidentally got a level, and it was like in the tens of millions. And, yeah, you could just go through these different stages that were a lot more difficult than anything that was in the base Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles games. And, yeah, that was the whole thing. You just played that and you, I guess, see how far you could get. Game Genie was my shit, until Game Shark came along. Game Shark... That was the one that was like the next generation version of Game Genie, right? I feel like I heard that there was a Game Shark for PlayStation 1, but I'm not 100% on that. I used to know the password for all items and bosses beaten on MMX by heart. I used to know the codes for getting the Ultimate Armor and for getting Black Zero on Mega Man X4. Don't remember that now, though. Alright, let's hurry up and fail this. Alright. Up. There you go. I don't understand why he doesn't grab it. Okay, he can't go any higher with that, so... Oh, oh! No! My God! If there's a 5th trial to get to it, I'm gonna cry. I will legit cry. Alright. That's it. Boss mode time. We're gonna burn through this. That's not how you burn through it, Ezio. Okay, go. Get up the middle. There you go. Okay. Up. There you go. Okay. Jump. Go. Oh. It's over. Please let it be over. Enter the burial chamber. Please let it just be there. Yes! Oh, thank God. Thank you, Skip. Those are pretty simple, I think. Like, hit a certain... Yeah, it's not hard. I just don't remember it. Like, you hold one button, you hit a direction like 4 times. Then you hold another button and you hit... one of the select... like, X or something to pick them. And then they would have whatever their corresponding code was. Was that 3? I didn't count. 1, 2... Does this one only have 2? Oh, that's fire. I can't pick that up. Oh well, I don't care about money anyway. Find the exit. Oh, that was only the 5th. Oh God, that means it's one more. Hallowed be thy name. Skip, you have no idea how happy I am that I'm out of there. That was what, like, at least half an hour. So, one of my few pet peeves that I have is when I know what to do and I can't do it. And it's not even anything complicated. Like that, like I knew the path that I had to take. Especially that second one, oh my God. Okay, we need a doctor, we need to... You know what, where's the nearest fast travel spot? I don't mind it popping up once when I find it, but it pops up every time. Okay, where's fast travel? Right there. Alright. Let's figure out how to get over there. Oh, it's only 32,000? Why did I think it was like 82? Excuse me. Do you understand why I don't play Mario, though?
I'm the best artist of the guild, producing glorious
Like,
work. In need of a temp-
you see me with this game. Could you imagine me trying to play Mario? Yes, exactly. Alright. We are going to the villa. Or just general failure. That's always a problem too. Yes, I know my armor is broken, game. Thank you. There you go. You wanted green. How's that? Alright, we need to talk to you. There's a lot of people here now. Repair, yes please.
No offense, but I didn't think you had the money.
How dare you? I'm the reason why your business is booming. That was weird. Heal now. I'm getting some weird lag. Get our medicine back stocked up. We should probably buy more pouches.
That should heal quickly now.
But later. Let's see if we can finish up our Vila upgrades. I'm pretty sure I've only got like 2 or 3 left to get, so let's see if I've got enough money to do it.
Bravo, bravo, well done!
I believe I should once I get the money out of the chest here. Alright, friend, let's talk to you.
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Bank, blacksmith, doctor, tailor. Yeah, so we only have 13,000 to spend. Nice. There we go. That should be all of it.
Buon viaggio.
Is there a reason to speak to the architect anymore? I didn't see how much it went up.
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
No, there's no reason to talk to you anymore. So, I don't know why he's still here.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
I thought for sure we would have had some sort of trophy. I guess it's got to be 100%. Okay, fine. All shops being level 3. All the renovations are done. Yeah, we don't have our collections. Or equipment. Well, considering I never want to do the feathers, I guess we're never going to complete the collections, but...
A presto, Ezio.
Ah, well. Let's go put what few feathers I did manage to get in there. And then we'll buy some medicine pouches. Can't believe I actually got 12. Like, that's not from looking for them. That's just stumbling across them as I run around like an idiot. So... yes, I am genuinely impressed that I got 12% of them. Okay, which one was the snake? It's not you. There we go. We're so close. Altar's armor lays behind a grate. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, I think I need to go to the tailor for that.
I'm sure I have just what the quality of our teaching.
There we go, yep. Yes, please. There we go. Yeah, just go straight from medium to large, okay. I mean, I have the money, might as well, right? Nothing wrong with having more stuff. What are the dyes? Character customization before they became microtransactions.
A smart choice. Ciao for now.
Ciao for now.
I've great metal work here. Has anyone seen my assistant? He was right here.
Okay, let's see what we can do about the armor. Aglius. Whoa, look at that. That's the Greaves. Alright. Why not? And I can't afford that one. Awesome. Yet.
There you go, sir. Mention me to your amici.
Oh, look at that health. It's so big. Alright, let's get out of here. Wait. Before I do, let's make sure I don't have any codex pages on me.
I may be a bit
Oh, I have to get them coded.
Never
Never mind. I do have two, but I haven't talked to Leonardo yet.
Fresh cut leech. Who requires leech?
Sorry.
Please spare me, Lord. Oh, no.
Okay, we are going to Venice. I don't remember where our quest is... So I guess we'll go smack dab in the middle. Rich guy. It's so big. My health bar is so big. Did you see it?
By decree of the Council of Ten, all cittadini wishing to enlarge their storage cellars must first seek planning permission.
Okay.
That's what she said.
It's Come on, wasn't that too easy?
The incident in San Polo and its like are to be avoided.
Alright, we'll grab the save point and then I guess we'll call it. It took me so long getting through that stupid trial that I may as well just keep going and finish off at the 3-hour mark. Or close to it. Alright, I'm going for a swim. God, that's really useful, that technique. Oh, wait. I can do that, yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down there, Ezio.
Get down! Now!
Yeah, yeah. Alright, this should work, right? Yeah, there we go. That was surprisingly not difficult. Nope. Alright, I guess we're getting the panoramic view again. I can't remember if this is one of the ones that had a glyph on it or not. Whatever. Okay. Down we go.
To all members of civilized Venetian society, let it be known in Barlow in Mascara is to be held before the Palazzo Dandolo in 1 week's time.
So, do you guys, Skip or Potato, do you guys have like crazy Black Friday sales in the States too? And I would assume so. I'm curious to know if they're tech-centric as they are here where I'm at. I meant to ask you this earlier when we were talking about briskets and whatnot, but I forgot.
Where is Emilio?
I told him to be here.
You told him yourself, in person?
Yes, myself, in person. I'm concerned that you don't trust me.
As am I. Perhaps you'll arrive with the others. Walk with me.
Is he a bellhop? Or is he a noble? I can't actually tell. Birds of a feather. Tail the Templars and eavesdrop on their meeting. Usually, oh yeah, very much so. Okay, alright. So that's how we must have adopted it from you guys.
So, how go things in the palace?
Honestly, it's difficult. Mocenigo keeps his circle close. I've tried to lay the groundwork, making suggestions, but he has other voices at his ears.
Then you must work hard. You must become part of his inner circle.
See, I understand. But it's harder than I expected.
And why is that, Carlo?
I don't know. He just... the Doge doesn't like me.
I wonder why.
These guys are
It's
terrible.
not my fault. I keep trying to please him. I learn what he craves and I have it delivered. The finest jams from the orchards of Sardinia. The newest fashions from Milano.
Yes, that's called being a sycophant.
What? What did you call me?
A doormat. A flatterer. A bootlicker. Need I go on?
Bastardo.
There we
You
go.
don't know what it's like. You don't understand the pressure in there.
Oh, I don't understand pressure.
No, you have no idea. You are a government official. I'm 2 steps from the Doge himself. I am beside him day and night. You wish you could be where I am.
Are you done?
Hardly. You listen to me now. I am close. The Doge can be recruited to our cause. I'm sure of it. I need a little more time.
Time is not a thing we have in great supply.
In the Piazza San Marco at first light 2 days hence.
All right, go.
Oh, bella miseria, che troppe! Hey, bellezza!
My feet are killing me. Can't we sit down inside somewhere?
Do you know anywhere truly safe to discuss things such as these?
Come on, Ezio, you can do it. Hey!
Buongiorno, cousin. Signor Carlo?
We thought Emilio would be with you.
Emilio is dead.
What? How?
The assassin. The same one who hunted down the Pazzi. He's here in Venezia.
E così? Silvio, did you not know? He could be anywhere. He could be here right now and we might not even know. He struck Emilio inside his own palazzo.
And so? What of our plans?
There is no longer time for subtlety, my brothers. We must act now.
But Marco, I'm so close. A few more days, if I can just...
No. It happens this week. We should keep moving.
No!
What
You
does the
said
Spaniard
what?
have to say of this change of plan?
You can ask him yourself soon enough.
He's here? From Roma?
Yes.
So I've heard.
Good. And perhaps he's made a decision.
About what, cousin?
About which of us shall step into the robes of the Don.
I didn't know there was a
Go
decision
away.
to be made. Surely the choice is obvious to all.
Obvious indeed. It should be the
Buy
one
me a
who
little time.
organized the entire operation. The one who came up with the idea of how to save the city.
There is no lack of value in tactical intelligence, good Silvio. But it is wisdom one needs to rule. Do not think otherwise.
Calma, amici. Please. There's no need for this. We know it's not up to either of them. For all we know, we may not even choose a barbarico. And why not me? I'm the one who's done all the hard work.
Bast! We wait for his
Are you
arrival.
sure he's coming?
Have I displeased you?
Yes.
That's a good way to get rid of them.
We should move a little faster. I feel eyes on us. Thank you, Dante. We will move at your pace.
This guard's a good find, cousin. How much did you pay for him?
Perhaps not as much as he deserves. He saved my life on 2 occasions. though he's not much of a conversationalist.
What's a girl to do, surrounded by so many?
Enough with your inane prattle. The choice of Dojo was never up to any of you, and you were never given permission to make plans.
Forgive us, Maestro. We wish only to serve.
The plan is this. Dojo Mochenigo will die tonight. And once the deed's been done, Marco shall take his place.
Vi ringrazio umilmente, Maestro.
Good. Messer Grimaldi, you are closest to Mochenigo. You work the most vital. Serve us well, and it won't be forgotten. Walk with me. I don't want any blood spilled, you understand? It must appear to all that he does.
Oh, Lord.
Certo, when are you closest?
This way, mister.
He may not care to hear what I have to say, but he trusts me by now as one of his own.
Bravo.
Oh, this
Then
way,
I want you to
mister.
infiltrate the team.
Dang it.
So be it.
I can't seem to get rid of that one glowing indicator.
Can you furnish us with a suitable toxin on short notice?
I defer to my cousin. That is really his area of expertise.
Ah, Silvio.
I am at your service, Maestro.
What can you bring to get this done?
I will confer with my associates in the streets, but chances are good that I can procure some cantarella.
Yes, and what is that?
It is a most effective form of arsenic and difficult to trace.
Ah, va bene, va bene. Then it's decided.
Dear. What's a girl to do, surrounded by so many handsome gentlemen?
Oh, they are still with me. Okay.
By decree of the Council of Ten, all cittadini wishing to enlarge
Pace!
cellar
Stai attento! Povero deficiente! Through the turbid corridors of your mind not shelter one speck of lucid sapience?
I'm getting yelled at.
Forgive me, Maestro, but is this not perhaps a tad dangerous for you? Involving yourself so intimately with the minutiae of our plans.
I feel the need to involve myself more directly. The Pazzi disappointed us in Firenze. I pray you will not do the same.
Do not worry this time. The Pazzi were a bunch of foolish...
The Pazzis were a potent and venerable family, reduced to rubble by one young assassin. Do not underestimate this troublesome foe, who now haunts your city. Or the same fate will befall the Barbarico. I want this done promptly. Bene, I must return to Roma. Time is of the essence. Do not fail us.
Idiota sono. I should have kept my eyes on them. I need to go and see Antonio if I have any hope of salvaging this mess I've made.
Wait, what? He was with him the whole time. Oh. Because he couldn't get them after the fact. It's a convenient excuse for them to still be alive after we were done tailing them, I guess.
What do you think you're doing? We have a choice to make. It's a very situation.
Why would you push me into some poor guy's crap?
Either way.
Ow. Would you please just stab him? Thank you. All that work I did trying to get my notoriety down, gone.
For heaven's sake!
Oh!
Dannazione! Too hot for me! I'm only visiting! I want no part of this! Guard!
There we go. It's alright.
I should believe.
Alright. I think that's a good place to call it. Game Pass Ultimate is going on sale for 40% off for Black Friday. That's, Xbox, right? I see Ezio with the working ladies, of course. He's gonna make time for the ladies, you know that. I'm gonna have to get that Game Pass deal. I'm praying month to month right now. Yeah, Xbox, okay. 40% off. What's Game Pass Ultimate? How does that differ from regular Game Pass? EA Play. Oh, thank you, Skip. So that's what Ultimate is? It's just two services rolled into one? Game Pass Ultimate is Game Pass plus Xbox Live Gold. Okay, what's Xbox Live Gold? Is that just the name of it, or is there gold version and like silver, and Xbox Live Gold is the same as PS Plus? Okay, but are there tiers to it? Or does it just have a really long, like, does it have a long name just because it can? There is a silver, okay. Alright, that makes sense then. Beauty. Well, thank you guys for suffering through that one trial with me. Oh my god. That was definitely the worst part of this game yet for me. What's basic Xbox? Gold lets you do online multiplayer. Oh, seriously? Silver doesn't? That's... Wow. Yeah, I'll just stick with my PlayStation Plus. But anyways, yeah, we're going to wrap up here. We'll be back on Tuesday with some more of this. We're in the second half of the game, so there can't be too much left. A few more streams, probably, before we move on. So, Petito, Skip, thank you for keeping me company here. Whoever's lurking, thank you for being here as well. And hopefully we will see you here on Tuesday. Have a good night, guys.